Right, hi everyone, returning back. We are going to talk about the deluge of items that have gone up on social media overnight. The New York Comicon is in full swing. I actually got confused because I knew that there was a Comicon, but actually there's two, right? Yeah. So New York right now, and then next week, I think, is the London MCM Comicon. It's just, that's a lot of information to take in. So I because I have insomnia, I woke up about, it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I saw that Yakface had posted the new Commander Cody Order 66 with the old Revenge of the Sith cardback style, and I was like, wow, my goodness me, that looks amazing. And so then I couldn't sleep, and I was like, I gotta save all these pictures and crop them and put them up on my social. I fell asleep with my phone in my hand, and then woke up, and then no, there's more. So today I'll just talk about Star Wars, and then I'll do another video for G.I. Joe, because there's tons more coming. So I think it was quite interesting what we've seen so far. Just wanted to quickly talk about the clone first. Let's talk about clones. Right, I'm looking at my screen. I need props and visual aids for this one. So this is what I've figured out just by looking. I don't know for sure 100%, and I don't think anyone really does now. I said a while back that Commander Gree from the double pack with Yoda, which is up on Hasbro Pulse, and that looks like a brand new clone body. It's a lot chunkier. It looks, especially the legs look a lot thicker than the skinny legs that we're used to in the Black Series. The removable helmet looks a lot wider, so that's good because you want to be able to fit that face in there. Some of the older removable helmets, when you take them on and off, you can, I just feel that it's just too tight. And now seeing Cody in the new Revenge of the Sith packaging, which looks absolutely phenomenal. Definitely the right decision. Because next year, 2025, that's the 20th anniversary. It's a big, big, big celebration. We need to make a big deal out of this. The Star Wars celebrations in Tokyo is actually right next to me. I'm in Taiwan. I mean, I don't have tickets. I don't have the time or money to go. I'd love to go, but I can't. So yeah, next year is going to be a really big year. This is available June 2025, so it's up for pre-order on some sites, although I don't know if they've really got their prices right, because this is what happens is the images go up first, and then the retailers kind of have to guess. It's like a guesstimation. How much is that going to be from our wholesaler here, and how much should we pre-order that for? So it's a lot of collectors, when they see this, they go panic stations, and then they're like ordering, and then sold out. You know, it's like, but I think, look, this is June 2025. Come on. You've got plenty of time to pre-order. There's going to be a lot of different online stores that are going to... I'm not just doing this to promote myself. There's going to be a lot of online stores that are going to have this available. So don't go into panic mode, all right? This is a long way off. But I'm very happy because it's got that new chunky clone trooper armor, which I love so much better than the older... mold for the clone troopers that we're used to in the Black Series. Removable helmet. I think before Commander Cody was first released in the blue line a long time ago, that actually still is holding its price. Good, because I like to see that on the secondary market. The orange line and the blue line, if they're in mint condition, they will hold their prices, and obviously you can sell those for a lot more than you bought them for, okay? It doesn't matter if they've been re-released. If they're in their original packaging and they're in really good condition, they're worth a ton of money, I'll tell you that right now. And if you own anything from the orange and black series, orange line and the blue line, right, I would just hold on to it. Don't sell it. Just let the prices go up, okay? Because there's fewer and fewer and fewer these days that are in really, mint condition. So I wouldn't worry about it did come out in the archive series, if you remember, on the card back, and a lot of people were whining and complaining, saying that now my blue line Cody's not worth anything anymore. Yes, it is. It is. It still is. Just keep it in good condition. Take care of it. I actually really disliked that Hasbro did that. And now I just don't feel like buying any clones on the secondary market, because if Hasbro are gonna keep making them with this new chunky body with like Gree and Cody, then who knows? Are they gonna do Wolf? Are they gonna do Fox, Bly? You know, they're going. Everything's just gonna get remade. So just be patient. I'd much rather wait and get like the next, you know, level mold, to be honest. Unless it's something that's very vintage and it was the first one, so it's like unique and special. Yeah, that's my opinion on that. I love the accessories as well. You know, not only does he have a removable helmet, but he's also got the holographic image of the Emperor. Order 66, do it. No, you have to kill General Kenobi, you traitor. So just that is a really nostalgic, real, like, that's gonna kick you in the nostalgic ball bags. That's gonna sell really well. And that's just a teaser, because you know Hasbro, they're gonna have a whole bunch of these lined up. Like at least, I think there's at least gonna be like a whole wave, probably 4 in, you know, in that packaging style, the card back. So I can't wait. Yeah. And then in this, I think it's the end of November, we will be able to get the Commander Gree with Yoda, okay? I'm waiting for it to come down off of Pulse, this whole year for me, the story is, everything's on Pulse, no one can have it, and we're just like, why? And then like 2-3 months later, nobody has like spent any money on Hasbro Pulse here in Asia, so they're like, okay, let's give it to the retailers, and I'm like, well done. Fuck's sake. So we're waiting for that. That's really good news. Right, let's move on to the next one. So basically I'm doing Black Series first, alright? So we got we got some more of the Skeleton Crew figures in the Black Series. We've got the kids, right? The Goonies, who go on their adventure. So we've got, I don't know any of their names. Wait, I got another, wait. I'm going to... Here we go, characters. Okay, right. The one that looks like an elephant, that's the offspring of Max Rebo, is called Neel. Neil. Okay. So that has come out in the Black Series. Looks pretty cool. Very cute. There's another character called Wim, who's a young boy. There's another character who's a girl. And I can't find... Oh, Fern. F-E-R-N. It's so hard to get information on Skeleton Crew, because, like, it's just... even if you go to Google and you go to, like Wikipedia, you just can't find... You know, like, you've got the trailer, but apart from that, it's, like, just guesswork. So we've got the 4 characters. Let me go back to the pictures again. We've got the 4 characters. We've got the girl who has the goggles, who looks like that guy from Star Trek. You remember him? All right. And she has a backpack. I've seen that backpack before. That's been reused. That backpack. What, didn't Kenobi have that backpack from the Kenobi series? We've got the, let's just call her white chick with, she looks like she's got some kind of like flight jacket. And she's also got a backpack as well. They've all got backpacks, right? So, I like the Wolfman. He's my favorite right now. I just love the face on him. It's so beastly. And he's got those 3, like, kind of musket-style pistols. Very rah, rah, you know, he's a pirate. I do like that figure. And also, we've got Jude Law, who's supposed to be like one of the main characters in there. He's the hero, he's a Jedi. He obviously helps the kids and he rescues them and blah blah blah. I think it's a pretty predictable story. Once we get to episode 1 and 2, I think most of the adults are like, oh, I can see what happens. Yeah, let's just tell the end that they'll be completely ruin it for all the kids. Probably you should not watch this with your kid, because you will just ruin it for them. And what's funny is usually in the TVC people are like, where's our figures? We don't even have Bad Batch figures. How dare you? And I can see that Mr. Stevie, I've got most of my info from Mr. Stevie on TVC. He released a picture. Oh, mosquito, wait a minute. F off. Right. Mr. Stevie, he's released an image of Jude Law's character. It looks pretty good on card back, and he's got like this long overcoat and then like a scarf that wraps around his face. I actually quite like that. So that's a good indication for TVC fans. Don't worry, I think you'll get the whole set too. All right, they've heard your feedback, because yeah, it's true. TVC and Black Series, like, it hasn't been, in terms of brand new media, brand new content, it's never fair and it's never balanced. It's always Black Series that gets like here's a whole wave of you know, Ahsoka figures, and then TVC are just like, they like this is nothing. And it's the same for like the Bad Batch is just the worst example. It's just unbelievable. Someone asked me a question and said, do you think we'll ever get Bad Batch figures in the TVC? And I said, only if they make a HasLab vehicle, like what's the name? Comment below. What's the name of the, okay, I just remembered what it is, but you can still comment below, okay? What is the name of the vehicle that has come to, it has a lot of notoriety now, it's become very famous, like the Millennium Falcon. The Bad Batch fly around in this, you know, throughout the galaxy, go on their adventures. What's the name of the Bad Batch, their ship, okay? Write it in the comment section below, because that needs to come out in the HasLab, and then they give you the 4 or 5 characters from the Bad Batch, okay? I think that's the only way they're going to do it. It's a shame, really. But yeah, it's good news to see Jude Law in the TVC. So there's a very good indication. You know, TVC fans, you're definitely going to get all of those new characters. Right, let's move on to some other TVC reveals. Dr. Evazan. He is a repack. So I don't think there's anything different about the sculpt, nothing different about the articulation or anything. It's basically, for those of you who are struggling to find patrons for the upcoming HasLab Mos Eisley Cantina, okay, so that has been pre-ordered like it's probably one of the most popular HasLab campaigns ever. Like, that just, it looks sick, it looks just so good. But I know some TVC collectors are really struggling to get all of the patrons ready to put in there. So Hasbro is helping out here. They've re-released the Dr. Evazan, and it's a totally different card back with a different image on it. Let me just make this a little bit bigger for myself. Can't see shit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the old one, the card back, I think sucked. It was really dark, and they just, the new one is, the new one is like so much better. It's like, it's very, very light. It's just basically him standing at the bar. Yeah, it's nice. But yeah, don't expect anything brand new about the articulation or like the face sculpt or anything. It's just a straight repack, all right? And the other one was the Stormtrooper. It's the Imperial Hoth Trooper, who has been, it says, well, Mr. Stevie said he's been remade. What does that mean? Not, I mean, there's a difference between you repack something and you remake something, right? Yes, yes, agreed. So I imagine that this new one does have some new features, like barbell hips, or, you know, he has like different fabric on his tunic or something. There's got to be something different about him, right? If you think you know just by looking at the pictures, you can comment below, because I don't know. I'm not really familiar with some of the TVC 1.0. You know, I collected a lot of the very, very old 3.75 before, when there were no 6 inches. So my favorite, some of my favorite figures are the Imperial Hoth Trooper, the one that comes with the massive rifle blaster, you know, and he was in like the trilogy line, the saga line. He was in the Attack of the Clones line. That was a really, really popular figure. And then I remember I did have one from the Power of the Force with his bow legs. I don't know why this, if you go back like 25, 30 years. A lot of the figures were bow-legged. It's like they had rickets and they couldn't walk properly. And I'm like, why did you do that? Is it because they're on steroids and they're too heavy, so their knees are buckling under the weight of their, you know, of their pectoral muscles? But you know, this one looks like he's having a piss or a shit in the snow. The worst offender is probably this guy here. He is the rebel Hoth commander. Is he a commander or a soldier? But anyway, but look at the space between the feet there. I mean, it's just so bow-legged, it's ridiculous. Maybe he has like the hypergonadism, you know, where your testicles are just too large. It could be that problem. Or it might be that they wanted to put him on a tauntaun. Could be. But then again, I remember my first tauntaun, Kenner. It had a trap door because all the 5 points of articulation, you know, their legs are just straight. So if you want to put your figure in a tauntaun, there's a little trap door. Or even the Dewback, I had one of those as well, and it would just go straight in the, you know, straight down into the trap door, and his arms would come out straight. And I love those old Kenner creatures. They're brilliant. The tauntaun and the Dewback. And then, okay, talking about creature features, I'm so happy because we have been now introduced to another Sabine Wren, but this time it's, right, we just got the blurg, and I was so excited. I was like, oh shit, we got a blurg, finally, after 4 years of waiting. But now we have, I think it's called Howler and Sabine Wren on Peridia from that, you know, they're actually outside the Star Wars galaxy. And she rides on it, and it's got this most beautiful, oh, how do you call it? Like the reins and, what's the thing you sit on when you sit on the horse? Jesus Christ. What's wrong with my brain today? More coffee, wait. Saddle, okay? Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, the saddle has a lot of detail on it. I really like it. And this Sabine Wren, her hair is a different color because previously, that deluxe pack, I'm sorry, but that was utter garbage. And I refused to order it from the wholesalers. And this one of the worst figures I've ever seen in the TVC was the deluxe Sabine Wren. Funko Pop head, okay? Their hair was bright purple, like so over the top. It looks stupid. So I am so glad that this is coming out because I would rather buy her, okay, than the other. But the thing is does she come with a helmet? She does, you see? Now, she's got like a poncho, which looks a bit like Clint Eastwood, right? And she's got the correct size Mandalorian helmet, plus you've got the creature as well for her to ride on. So I was like, why would you waste your money on that Sabine Deluxe pack, please? Oh, and I'm really happy that the now for TVC collectors, it seems like Cobb Vanth is the new standard. You know, they're all going to come on card back and they have bubbles, which is the best way to do it. Please, no more of these windowless boxes and inside they're wrapped in toilet tissue garbage. Like, just stop with that. Yeah, so I think it's very good news for TVC collectors, seeing what we've like what came up on Instagram is like the place to be, really, if you want to get like a, you know, sudden reveal of something brand new. Just go to Instagram first, and then everything kind of filters out from there. Anything else for TVC? Let's have a look. I think I mentioned everything. Sabine, Dr. Evazan, we've got the Hoth Trooper, and then Black Series, we've got the Clone Trooper, we've got Commander Cody, Skeleton Crew, we've got more information about those guys. I think that's about it for today. Alright, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, please fire away. And again, I have some, remember, I ask some questions every time I make a video, and you guys can just put your answers down in the comment section, even if you're just guessing, just like you're like, oh, I think it was, I just, because I need to learn more about TVC. TVC is very complicated, right? Because they had, like, prior to TVC 1.0, they had so many different lines, so many different styles of card backs, and then we had the Clone Wars animation. We had several card back lines just based on that. you know. And the thing is with Sabine as well, it's like sometimes you get confused. You're like, wait, am I looking at live action Sabine or am I looking at animation Sabine? So I would rather spend my money on the animation Sabine Wren, the double pack, the one with Chopper, because it's absolutely beautiful. Her hair, oh my god, that's so nice. And again, the helmet's like the correct size and everything. It comes with a loft cap. Again, going back to what I just said, my angry comments, why would you buy this, unless you're a completionist, okay? Why would you buy that awful deluxe Sabine Wren pack? Just so bad. How many loft cats do you really need? I'm good with ones, okay? So I should definitely be buying those. Yeah. Sometimes I feel that the animation figures are better than live action figures, and I think that's something Hasbro needs to address, to be honest. All right, they should be of equal standing and of equal quality. Okay, I know digital face sculpts are more expensive, a little bit harder to create, but still try your best. All right, so that's all I got to say today. Don't forget to check out my store. Shopify is coming soon, and I need more subscribers on this channel, please. So hit the button. Hit the like button, share with your friends, and I shall see you in the next one very soon, because as I'm speaking now, all these G.I. Joe images are like, oh, my phone is basically just notification, 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 notification. Oh my god. Right, may the force be with you.